Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh and today we are going to do banking and financial awareness for the month of June 2025. So let's start the session. Before starting, let me tell you IBPS RRB GBO 2025 course has been started on BankExamsToday.com, in which we are covering the entire syllabus of RRB GBO Scale 2. Let's start the session with the RBI's second bi-monthly monetary policy review. So rates change ho chuke hain. Repo rate has been reduced by 50 basis point to 5.50. Please remember the rates. The CRR, the cash reserve ratio, has been cut by 100 basis point to 3%, and it is to be implemented in phased manner. Thoda thoda karke hoga ye. The policy stance has been changed from accommodative to neutral. Inflation outlook revised down to 3.7%. Growth outlook projected at 6.5%. Growth, the projected growth rate of India is 6.5% as per RBI for the financial year 25-26. Exam में कई बार directly ये questions आ जाते हैं. Please remember that. As per RBI's second bi-monthly monetary policy review, what is the revised CPI interest rate forecast? It is 3.7%. So students, I have already taught the master guidelines on lending against gold and silver. एक proper video करी थी मैंने इस पे. एक full-fledged video available है on my YouTube channel. I guess 3-4 दिन पहले ही करी है. I would recommend you to go through that. It's a kind of lengthy topic. तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा शॉर्ट में अवेलेबल है. इस पे एक आई गेस शॉर्ट वीडियो भी शायद बनाया था. आई लिंक दैट इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन और यू कैन चेक इट योरसेल्फ. सो अगेंस्ट गोल्ड बुलियन, जो रॉ गोल्ड है उसके अगेंस्ट आप लोन नहीं ले सकते. यू कैन गेट द लोन अगेंस्ट गोल्ड ज्वेलरी अप टू 1 kg. And then you can get loan against gold coins. You can get loan against silver jewelry and silver coins. And LTV is 85% if the loan amount is up to 2.5 lakh rupees. Loan to value ratio, if it is between 2.5 to 5 lakh, it is 80%. If it is more than 5 lakhs, LTV is at max 75%. याद रखें, LTV is an important concept. Requires mandatory valuation and borrower certificates. सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई वुड हाईली रिकमेंड कि आप डिटेल वाला जो वीडियो है वो ज़रूर देख लें. आई वुड लिंक इट इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन में मैं उसका लिंक डाल दूंगा. बहुत सारे आई गेस 13-14 क्वेश्चंस भी करे हैं. इट्स मास्टर सर्कुलर, सो डिटेल में करा है मैंने. प्लीज़ गो थ्रू दैट. द मैक्सिमम LTV फॉर गोल्ड लोन अप टू 2.5 लाख रुपीज़ is 85%. सो उस पर 11 क्वेश्चंस करें. इट इज़ वन ऑफ देम. प्लीज़ गो थ्रू द डिटेल्ड वीडियो. ओके. India's Forex reserve has reached 702 billion as of 27th of June. It is all-time high, and that's all you are supposed to remember. India's foreign reserves, Forex reserve is now 702 billion. It passed 700 billion mark for the very first time. Norms for NBFC-MFI, it's an RBI circular. See students, in the past, there was a target of 75%, the qualifying assets of NBFC-MFIs. So NBFCs को micro loan देने होते हैं. 75% should be the qualifying asset. छोटे लोन होने चाहिए 75%, but this number has been reduced to 60% to help them make money, to help them diversify, right? To give flexibility to them, and that's all about it. Okay, 60% is the target, new target of qualifying assets. Okay. World Bank retains India's financial year 26 GDP growth forecast at 6.3%. That's all you need to remember. And 6.5% in financial year 27. Please remember that. The title is only important. It used to be, the past forecast was 6.7, but now the new one is 6.3. And that's all you are supposed to remember. India's growth forecast by World Bank is 6.3% for the year financial year 2026. So Ministry of Finance has revised the interest rate on PPI. It's actually not revised. It is still 7.1%. It used to be 7.1%, right? So no change is here. It is tax free, right? You get exemption on ATC and then it's tax free at the redemption. So what is the interest rate on public provident fund PPF for the second quarter? It's 7.1%. Moving forward, as SEBI unveils valid UPI safeguard and SEBI check tool. It's a verification tool to safeguard you against the frauds, right? So to verify UPI IDs, bank details and IFSC codes, this tool is by the SEBI. All the SEBI's registered intermediaries are, on this particular tool. Yes, जो 9,000 entities हैं, you can check their details using this particular tool, right? So what is the suffix that must be used in API handles of SEBI registered intermediaries as per new law? That is @valid. R. Subramania Kumar reappointed as MD and CEO of RBL Bank. That's all you are supposed to remember. This is the question: who has been reappointed as RBL Bank MD? ADB approved $109 million loan to Gujarat for skill development programs. And that's all you are supposed to remember. The title is actually important. They are going to upgrade ITIs and integrate AI based learning. And you are supposed to remember the loan amount, who gave the loan, who got the loan. Isko yaad rakhein, kisne diya, kisko mila loan, right? Please remember that. Retail inflation declined to 2.82%. Food inflation falls to 0.99% in the month of May. The food inflation is 0.99%. And RBI introduced STRIPS जो platform है for state government securities. They can trade. On this platform, state government securities can now be traded. The stripes applied only to central government bonds, but now the state government securities can be traded on it. But it applies to fixed coupon state government securities with maturity of less than or equal to 14 years and 1,000 crore rupees plus outstanding. That is important. Okay, and it can be traded via e-Kuber platform. Okay, जो RBI का e-Kuber platform है उस पे इसको जो है ट्रेड किया जा सकता है. And that's all its question about. कि which of the following condition must be satisfied by the state government securities? It's the fixed coupon and the residual maturity जो है 14 साल तक होनी चाहिए, उससे कम, and the value, the outstanding amount should be at least 1,000 crore rupees. India ranks 15th globally in FDI inflows with $27.6 billion according to UNCTAD. Important concept. The title itself is important, nothing else. I guess, right? So India's rank is 15th as per United Nations Conference on Trade and Development on the FDI report. India Post Payment Bank received prestigious Digital Payment Award from Ministry of Finance and awarded for topping the DFS Performance Index among all payment banks. So which organization awarded the India Post Payment Bank the Digital Payment Award 2024-25? Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance awarded this award. Final project finance norms have been eased by RBI. जो provision सी उसको कम कर दिया गया है. Provision for under construction projects has been reduced to 1%, and for commercial real estate projects it's 1.25%. For operational phase provisioning is 2.4%. For CRE residential housing it is 0.75% and 1 for others, right? And that's all you're supposed to remember. So DCCO extension allowed up to 3 years for infrastructure and 2 years for non-infrastructure projects. What is the new standard provisioning requirement for under construction projects? That is 1%. The SEBI eases compliance for FPIs investing in government securities in India to boost long-term credit inflows, debt inflows to the government securities in India. KYC reviews are now less frequent. KYC guidelines, it has easing hui hai is point pe. No investor group disclosure required under the fully accessible route. NRIs, OCIs, resident Indians can now invest in government securities, FPIs, without FPI restrictions. Reporting timelines for material change extended to 30 days. And if there is any material change, reporting timeline is 30 days, increased from 7 days. So these changes would help increase the amount of investments from the foreign investors. Under the new SEBI guidelines, what is the revised timeline for government securities foreign portfolios to report material changes? 30 days. It used to be 7 days. PSL norms में बहुत सारी changes हैं. For the small finance banks, the target used to be, the priority sector lending target used to be 75%, but now it is 60%. Even for urban cooperative banks, the target is 60%. That's a major change, and that's all about it. And I have done a full video. There is a full video about changes. प्लीज़ गो थ्रू दिस वीडियो. एक मैंने डिटेल में वीडियो करा था, बहुत सारे चेंजेस हैं प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर लेंडिंग में. इनफैक्ट पूरे प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर जो लेंडिंग के रूल्स हैं वो पूरे चेंज हो गए हैं. नाउ देयर इज़ 2025 गाइडलाइंस. वीकर सेक्शन में ट्रांसजेंडर्स का इंक्लूजन हो चुका है, और हाउसिंग लोन्स के जो नंबर्स हैं वो बिल्कुल चेंज हो चुके हैं. एजुकेशनल लोन अभी 25 लाख रुपए की वैल्यू जो है तक का लोन, उसको PSL मानते हैं. पहले 20 लाख था. जो फार्मर्स NWR जो रिसीट्स से उसके अगेंस्ट लोन लेते थे, राइट, वो नंबर सारे चेंज हो गए. इट्स अ लेंदी वीडियो, राइट. 10-15 मिनट का वो वीडियो है, वो मैंने सेपरेटली बनाया है. ये दोनों वीडियोस देखें. एक तो मास्टर सर्कुलर फॉर द लोन अगेंस्ट गोल्ड, एंड द सेकेंड वन चेंजेस इन द प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर लेंडिंग. बोथ दीज वीडियोज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Links are available in the description. Please check it. It's very important for your exam. And what is the revised overall target for the small finance banks? It's 60%. Even urban cooperative banks का भी 60% हो चुका है. Only जो है RRBs का 75 है, बाकी सबका चेंज हो गया है. World Bank launched a 426 million program to boost water security in Bengaluru. That's all you are supposed to remember. क्या करेंगे उस पैसे से? I mean, rejuvenating the lakes, building 9 sewage treatment plant STP बनेंगे. That's all about it. And Karnataka is going to get this money. RBI report, India records current account surplus of $13.5 billion US dollars, and that's all you are supposed to remember, which is 1.3% of the GDP. Okay. So surplus of $13.5 billion is there. World Bank update, threshold poverty line raised to $3 per day. So anybody who's making $3 per day above it is not poor anymore, according to the World Bank update. And the number of poors in India has been reduced. The India's extreme poverty rate dropped from 27.1% in 2011-2012 to 5.3%. तो जो पॉवर्टी है वो कम हो गई है इंडिया में ड्रास्टिकली इन द लास्ट 13-14 odd years. India's extreme poverty rate is 5.3% now. SEBI issues new ESG debt framework to regulate social sustainability and linked bonds. So third party audit hoga, enforces strict disclosure norms to prevent purpose washing and misuse of ESG funds. Third party verification hogi aligned with ICMA climate bond standards and Asian benchmarks. So under the SEBI ESG debt framework, which of the following is mandatory? Third party verification is mandatory now. Okay. India ranks 71st in WEF Energy Transition Index, down from 63. Please remember that. Top 5 countries are Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Norway, and Switzerland. So what is India's rank? It's 71. India Cyprus sign MOU to enable UPI service for cross-border payments. The title itself is important. Cyprus becomes the second country after France, second European country after France to adopt UPI-based remittances. Sustainable Development Report 2025, Finland topped. India enters top 100 for the very first time. India's rank is 99. It used to be 109 last year, but now it is 99. MORD and MSDE signs MOU to skill and empower rural women self-help groups. Ministry of Rural Development and Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship signed MOU to empower self-help group women. It targets 10 crore women under Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, aligned with Lakhpati Didi mission. सो ये सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप की महिलाओं को हेल्प करेगा. ब्रांड फाइनेंस इंडिया 100 Ranking 2025, Tata Group is at number 1 position, right? So that's all about it. Tata Group is at number 1 position on the Brand Finance India 100 ranking. So that's, I guess, all for today, students. I hope you like the today's session. जो 2 videos रह गई हैं master circulars वाली, I'll link them in the description. Please watch them. And IBPS RRB GBO 2025 course, it's available on BankExamsToday.com, in which we are covering the entire syllabus with the help of video classes, notes, quizzes, and the test series. Link is available in the description. This is my WhatsApp number where you can ask your doubts and I'm going to answer all your doubts. That's all for today, students. List of our successful students in the past. All these students that took our courses in the past and they cracked their respective exams, and I'm really, really happy for them. And you can be one of them in the future for sure. And that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.